Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney with Alex Steele, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Isabel Lee. Isabel, what do you got?
Chewy, ticker CHWY. So shares are flat now, around 0.9%. It was down pre-market, but I guess that they paired some of those losses. So we have Jefferies cutting the recommendation to hold. Jefferies said that valuation appears prime for a first quarter beat and that a raise is unlikely to happen. They also said that the pet macro looks relatively stable and Chewy is performing well, but the CFO change underway is a little concerning. So in May, recall that Chewy announced that its CFO, David Reader, will depart in several months, and as he really comes to lead a semiconductor company called Entegris. So some in Wall Streets were really disappointed that he left. So this is one of those examples that, you're sad to see a leader go.
True, but aren't we like this whole invest in your face and invest in your pets? Like, aren't those the two things?
That's what I thought.
I'm about to learn that.
Oh, he's getting a puppy. Really? Oh my God.
First pet in my entire life.
What breed?
Australian Labradoodle.
Oh my gosh.
The pictures of the
Very
puppy
cute.
is like to die for. Okay, Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. So ticker is DLTR. Shares are rising more than 7%. And that's after JP Morgan upgraded the stock to overweight. So the move comes again in the wake of the company's results when it warned about the impacts of tariffs. We have JP Morgan analysts saying it sees a lot of positives in the results. So Dollar Tree shouldn't be confused with Dollar General. We have Dollar Tree warning investors that its second quarter profit could be down as much as 50% this year. And that's in contrast to Dollar General, which reported really good earnings. So Dollar General generates around 80% of its sales from food and consumer goods, but Dollar Tree gets just half of its revenue from those categories. Anyway, it was just interesting to me that these two dollar stores really have this huge disparity. And it just makes you realize that there's really a lot under the hood when it comes to these companies.
And rounding it out, Planet Labs.
This one, the ticker is PL. I had to take a double look.
What is Planet Labs again?
It's an Earth imaging company.
Okay.
And I had to take a double look because shares are up almost 60%. That's a record jump. So a company's first revenue quarter topped expectations. We have Citizens analysts saying that the company had a stellar quarter and the stock remains an opportunity for long-term capital appreciation. So it's interesting because this comes as Europe hikes defense spending in response to a pullback from the US. And we have the CEO, Will Marshall, saying that European demand for satellite data is higher now than it was during the onset of the Ukraine war. So with the change dynamics in the US, the CEO said that they're trying to pick up more of that capability themselves. So good for them because they're going to be producing probably a lot of imaging. Their earnings, including some items, were $1.2 million this quarter. And that's after analysts were expecting a $3 million loss.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.